That's the
You
Wild
can lose
West.
a lot of stuff
Yeah.
with if you post something that goes against your
conflicts. So
your
conflicts, because
Mm-hmm.
somebody can tell you, all right, Vic, I want you to do a commercial for this beautiful rum with drinking, and you excited, you do the commercial, they pay you $500, you drive in on 95, you see 10 billboards with your face on it. It's probably $50,000. You got to pay $500.
You got $500, and it was a $50,000 campaign.
Exactly.
Yep.
Or you forgot that you did another rum a month before, and then you get sued because you never look at your conflicts. Because that's another thing that people don't know. You get sued.
Oh, yeah.
If you did a commercial for Home Depot or for another company.
actors don't know that.
Yeah, well, we have to talk about that. It's
Actors
conflict.
do not know
Actually, speaking of, it's my daughter booked a cruise, and literally I don't know where she disappeared to.
She's getting her
Somewhere down
DJ
there.
set.
So yeah, she's probably doing music over there. But she booked a cruise, and literally it was a year and a day or something like that. Got the next casting, booked it. We had to go back and look, and we're like, okay, she was able to do it. A lot of people, there are people that book these things, and they're just like, oh, I'm going to go book this, and I'm book this and this.
You're like,
and you're
no.
like, no, you can't. You're in a window where you can't represent.
When you sign a contract,
100%.
people forget that.
But I mean, who?
And the agents don't even look anymore.
Yeah.
It's horrible. They should.
They forget.
Yeah,
And the
don't
problem
have the
knows they forget.
contracts.
But that problem comes because a non-exclusivity, meaning
Mm-hmm.
you with one agent and you did a rum commercial, and then you with another agent that books you for rum commercial, but these agents don't talk to each other,
And then,
and the talent don't keep a track of it. Then you get in a lot of trouble. People
You
just
do
don't
get in
know.
trouble.
That's another subject.
and
Be
then they-
careful what you put on your Instagram.
Instagram.
and this
Yeah.
happened recently.
Yeah,
This happened
that
recently. It was a big thing.
It's a big thing. I mean, I'll tell you a short version of the story. This person booked let's just call it what do you call it? Home Depot? Can I say Home
Yeah,
Depot?
well, you can say Home Depot.
Okay, Home Depot, because it sponsors Home Depot. Yeah, where are you, my Home Depot people?
Yeah.
And
If
so
you
Home
wanna
Depot, right?
They'll reach out. They'll sponsor
and
one
then,
of the.
And then, so they book a Home Depot commercial. Everything was going great. The actor is on the set. First, another mistake. They always tell you these days, do not post anything. Do
Oh,
not
yeah.
pull
Oh,
out your
my
phone.
God. Yes.
That's another subject.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, you
But
know,
they're gonna get clicks. So
yeah,
they're like,
exactly. So
behind
this
the
actor,
scenes, showing everything.
the reason I'm telling this story is see how easy you get caught, right? So they tell you not to do Instagram, not to do social media. This guy is already shot for 2 days. He's on the third day. He pull out his phone. He's doing a live video.
Live.
Live video. Oh, I'm here at the Home
Showed
Depot shoot, right?
everything that's not supposed to be
They're
showed.
not supposed to be done.
Everything.
But watch this. This is the interesting part of the story. The client, not the director, one of the clients see him doing it. He tells the production people, can you tell him not to film? They go and tell him, hey, you can't record, right? But that client decided to say, can we go to his social media to make sure he didn't record? They went to his social media. Oh, he was doing another job for another company competition. Right after he shot 2 days. Victor, you know how much money that is? I don't even want to tell you. Okay.
People have no idea that, like, when you're on a shoot day, there have been tons of people working on pre-production, getting schedules, locations, talent, wardrobe.
It's so crazy.
Then on the day of shoot, there's probably 40 people. All of them are not being paid minimum wage. They're making good money. You add 40 times very good money an hour, plus that, and then and you go, we just spent six figures
on this
six
guy,
figures
and
plus,
he has a competition,
and he didn't.
So I got a phone call. Hello,
Yeah.
and then I was like, Carlos, and I go,
It
what?
wasn't a nice phone
And
call.
then I need to follow the trace. And I call him, and I'm like, what? And he goes, I did this, but I didn't remember who you did it with.
How do you not remember?
And he's like,
See,
I
that's
did
when
this.
yeah.
But and then
You
the only reason
if he's streaming it.
The only reason I got lucky is
I hate it
because
when they lie.
when I called the client, I said, listen, he didn't say anything. And when we look at his contract, the other commercial the talent ended losing the money. The other commercial he did shot was 2 months to expire. So what the client did is he wait for the two months to expire but never released the commercial. So he lost $60,000, and the client recorded but never used him. And I don't think I will use him again.
Ever.
Oh, no, that's it.
Yeah, you're blackballed in the
That's
business.
it.
You're like,
That's it.
you know what? They'll remember that. They will
Forever.
remember
Don't
that.
cost
Well,
a producer
here's
that
how
much
crazy
money.
it is. Not only will they remember it, but we are talking
No,
about it now.
now when I see him, I'm like, you make sure you don't.
Yeah,
I won't ban it.
Right, but
depends.
you know, in the back of your head, you're like, and that's the worst place to be.
I'm
As
gonna
an
tell you the
actor.
worst place to be for actors because we didn't touch the subject, but this is a good subject. When an actor, this is a big deal, and people don't know this.
Okay.
When you book an actor and say, Victor, I'm gonna book you for this job, and then you're like so excited, and I'm like, how much I'm gonna make? You're gonna make $5,000 in this job, and you're excited. The client is excited. Everybody's excited. Then you get this phone call. Carlos, he's declining. What happened? Victor doesn't want to do the job. And I'm like, why? Let me find out what happened. Because obviously, after I book you, and this people don't know this, I send the client your email and your phone number. I'm done.
Right, you're out. Yeah.
I'm out. Your production will take care of the rest. Go and talk to them and be happy. I don't go to the shoots if I've been invited, I go. And then I go and the client will be like, this guy doesn't want to do the job. And then you're like, what do you mean? So you call the number, Victor, what happened? He goes, oh man, I got a better job. I'm like, what do you mean a better job? Yeah, this one pays $8,000. Yeah, but you already told me you're doing this. But this is my favorite part of that. And then you say, okay, you're definitely not doing the job. And then you go, no man, I have to do the $8,000 job. I say, okay, I just want to let you know, this is not sounding crazy. I can't see you ever again. Mm-hmm. And you know what? My favorite part, they said, but I won't do it again. How do I know? You just did it.
You just did it. How am I supposed to?
Oh no, because you know what happened? After they do it, and you're like, okay, go do your $8,000 job. You call the client and say, listen, unfortunately, he doesn't want to do the job. Oh, Carlos, it can cost me my casting.
Your relationship with their
client.
No, absolutely.
They book a backup. They book it. But what happened to this actor is months go by. There's no work. Because I happen to be one of the people that do a lot of commercial. Then he called me and he goes, Carlos, can I go? No. But I won't do it again. How do I know? If I book you for $10,000 and you get a job for $15,000, you're going to do the same thing to me.
Exactly. No, and that's what people don't know. I think
it's a
sometimes
game.
these actors, like
don't burn bridges.
I'm going to come back to that ego thing. Uh-huh. The actors think that they are, it's they don't understand they're one piece of
the whole puzzle.
Whole puzzle.
Yeah.
And when you act badly, when you don't deliver, when you don't show up and work for 4 months for free to show somebody, you see it on set. We actually already covered this, but it was a conversation we had earlier. Which is slating. Something as simple as slate you. Don't slate in your character. I've heard this and I'm so sick and tired of people
don't try to be funny.
Right. Don't just, I want to know who you are. So I get a vibe, right? Tell me about yourself. And it's all.
I'm against this. Against this. You ready? Yeah. This is what I'm against this. And this could be my pippin. Can you slate for us? Yeah. Hi, my name is Carlos. Hello, this is my good side. This is my bad side.
But a lot of actors are doing that now.
What?
Yeah, who told them that?
Where did that come from? I haven't seen that yet. It hasn't made it up to me yet. Really?
And they go, this is my best side. Yeah. And they turn around like, nobody cares about your comedy.
No. And there's one actor said.
And why are you being self-deprecating on the thing? Okay.
One actor said, I'm 5'10", 5'11" on a good day, 5'9" on a bad day. Sometimes I'm 5'8". How tall are you, bro? How tall?
The client has, and again, because of technology, the client has a computer, and
the client just goes,
apply the video, and then
next.
So I'm trying to, people are telling me to do this, and sometimes I want to do this, and I don't. Which you're telling me now, don't slate him at the beginning to give him opportunity. Slate him at the end. Why?
Right.
Because this is annoying. I don't want to know.
I don't want to see all the.
And some people go, I'm a 5'9". In a good day, sometimes I'm shrinking. Nobody cares.
They're trying. Yeah.
Don't try too hard.
No.
Give me your name. Also, don't say, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, over here. My name is Carlos. Don't. Can you just... So what I did to avoid that, I did something people are noticing in my casting.
Okay,
I put a piece of pipe. I put a piece of paper. And all I said is, tell me what's in the paper. That's it. Just tell me what's in the paper. And people still doing it.
Yeah.
People still doing it. Because they're not listening to what I'm saying. But that's a big one.
Just put a smile in your voice and state it right in the, and
hey, my
that's
name is
it.
Carlos said, boom, I'm 5'9". a fine 9.
If in the self-tapes, which I see a bunch of, they're like, tell me about yourself. That's a chance for you to be creative. But
Yeah.
Oh boy, but that's one of the hardest things for an actor.
That's
one of the hardest
I
things
love
for
that.
an
That's
actor.
my favorite thing.
Chris is an actor,
It's
so
my
he knows.
They would rather do Shakespeare in the Central Park than just talk 30 seconds about themselves. About it. What do I do? Tell me what's your favorite food. Today?
I've seen some stuff out of
anything.
You're gonna
anything.
laugh. I've seen some castings now out of LA where for self tapes, and it's a certain casting director. It's really great because they're like, tell us everything about yourself except. I don't want to know that you love acting. I don't want to know you love because every was
Hi,
I'm an actor and I love acting.
I'm an actor and I love acting and I like to read plays. Okay, we get that. You're here. You're auditioning.
Yeah. What's funny you said that. It reminds me back in, wow, I'm dating myself, but back in the 80s in New York, you'd see everybody in hallways reading scripts out loud into the wall.
That's the way you're supposed to do it.
All these techniques that are so valuable, so valuable. And I mean, I'll have somebody come in who wants to self-tape and I'll set up everything and I'll be like, okay, tell me about the script. Tell me. And they look at me like,
I don't know.
I'm like,
I have the lines
then why
right
are you
here.
wasting my time? I'm here to tweak you, not to start from square
Yeah,
one.
because the problem is, you know what they do it on the waiting room? This is what they do it on the waiting room. You know what commercial I booked last time? Yeah, I got that commercial.
Yeah,
it becomes a battle.
Yeah, they think
like
they're on their phone.
On the phone.
Instead of like
and so that's a different. And like I said, we can be here all night talking about that.
I know. Wrong.
Can I say something that might call someone out? And
you can say anything. That's what this is for.
This is what the podcast.
We're just going to say you're drunk
because we've been talking a lot about this particular thing. I want to look into the camera.
Yeah.
Do not slate in character. If you think that you have to slate in character, then come here and talk to us about it.
Tell me about it.
Because, for example, let's say my character talked like that right here, and I'm slating and I'm saying my name, Chris Perez. Why am I going to go, hello, my name is Chris Perez? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Okay, it's to see you.
You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard.
All right? So, if you think that, you know who you are.
Don't.
It's my sensei. That's it.
Just be you.
Come over here. Hey, you may be right. I don't know. You may be right. But let's talk about it here on the podcast.
Yeah. Because you don't need to do that.
No.
We have an imagination. We can do it.